Hello everyone. Why am I holding a gun, you ask? It's because every weapon prior to the filming of the Smoky Mountain Gun Show has been safety checked. Enjoy the show and have a very nice day.
Hello everybody, Daniel here for the Smoky Mountain Gun Show, and as you can see, got the American flag back up here. Found a way to hang it without putting holes in the wall, so that's cool. And as also you can tell, I have me a new camera, so that's a very good plus. Been a long time coming. So that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get started. On this episode, I'm featuring a gun that I just acquired. It is my Springfield XD 40 tactical model semi-automatic striker-fired pistol. But we'll go ahead and do a safety check here. Let you guys know. I mean, it's empty. I know I put that disclaimer up, but you know, for safety purposes, we'll go ahead and show you that there are no rounds in the weapon. The XD was first designed in 1999 by Marko Vukovic for the Croatian military and police. Its original name is the HS-2000. It's still called that over there. Still called the HS-2000. It is produced by HS product of Karlovac, Croatia, and over there it's the HS-2000, but Springfield Armory distributes it here in America as the XD. The XD stands for Extreme Duty, if you're not familiar with what that means. Now, before Springfield got a hold of this, it was marketed in the U.S. by N-Track, same company that imported my Mahdi AK-47, and distributed by HS America, and they sold it as the HS-2000. They only offered it 9mm, but in 2002 Springfield negotiated the rights to the HS-2000, and they sell it as the XD here in America, and they offer it in 5 different calibers, 9mm, 357 SIG, 40 caliber, 45 GAP, and 45 ACP. In 2006, the XD won Handgun of the Year, so I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, it's a polymer framed, short recoil, striker fired semi-automatic pistol. Now, this is the tactical model. Now, the tactical model, there are differences in the tactical model and the full-size service models. Of course, the most obvious difference is the tactical model has a longer sliding barrel. The service models have a 4-inch barrel, and the tactical models have a 5-inch barrel. There are no differences in grip length or magazine capacity. There is a difference in weight, of course, but the slightly bigger difference in the two is that the tactical models come with a non-captive recoil spring, whereas the service models come with a captive recoil spring. And if you're not familiar with what that is, a non-captive recoil spring is it's a two-piece recoil spring assembly and guide rod. When you break this thing down, the recoil spring will decompress itself, whereas a captive one, the spring is held in place by a little cap thing. I don't know what it's called. Held in place by a little cap thing that keeps it compressed, like your Glock or most of your semi-automatic pistols. But your 1911 has a non-captive. The short little guide rod, comes apart. That's a non-captive. And some people say that causes the gun to shoot low. Now, some people say in Glocks you can put a non-captive in it and it shoots low, but they say it's dangerous, so I wouldn't recommend it. Don't do it. But this thing did shoot low first time I took it out and shot it, so we'll take it out to the range here. When we go take it to the range and see, I'll go ahead and put it up. That first one I tried doing, I was shooting sloppy, so I didn't even try to even put it up. Now, the slide is treated just like a Glock with a Tenifer process, which makes it a very hard metal, very durable metal. It is resistant to a lot of moisture, more resistant than a lot of your other guns. The tactical model, the gun itself, is 8.3 inches long, weighs in at a whopping 32 ounces with an empty magazine, and is effective at 50 yards. It holds 12 rounds, comes with 12 rounds. I have a 13 rounder, but like a Glock, fitting that last round in there is extremely tight and extremely tough, so I really only load 10 in it. That's all I really ever load target shooting. But in my opinion on this XD, it is an awesome fun shooting gun, very, very durable, but weighs a lot. It's got a lot of weight to it. A lot of weight. The grip is nice. I like the grip. Feels really good in my hand. The only thing I don't like about it is the weight. It is a heavy gun, and you know, that cuts down on a lot of the recoil. But you know, it's I wouldn't carry this gun. This is definitely not a carry gun. It's a shooter gun. But other than that, really the weight. I like the sight system on it. Accuracy, I haven't been too accurate with it. We'll find out the more I shoot it, if it's the gun or me. It's always the shooter, but there are some guns I can be more accurate with than others, but I was just shooting sloppy that day. So, but anyway, really can't give you too much of an opinion on it from shooting it because I haven't shot it that much. But as far as the aesthetic opinion on it and the function, you know, it's a plus for me. I really like it. I really do like this gun. So, but that being said, we'll go ahead and get to the up close specifics of the weapon and get back to the review. Okay, here's the up close specifics of the XD40 Tactical. Springfield Armory. We'll start here at the bottom with the magazine. We have a stainless steel shiny magazine. Some people don't like this because just for the simple fact that it is shiny, and if you're out in a survival type situation and you don't want to be seen, you know, having this in a mag pouch on your side would be kind of a giveaway. So, but this wouldn't be the gun I would take in a survival situation. I have a couple other guns that I would take. I've already did a video on that for you guys, so you guys know what that is. It holds, this one holds 10 rounds, but the factory magazines hold 13. I only shoot 10 at a time, so that really don't matter to me. Nice stippling here on the grip. Really like that a lot. Reminiscent of a Glock. You know, a lot of people say this is kind of a Glock ripoff on the design of this grip and everything like that, but it feels different than a Glock, although it does look a lot like a Glock. Nice texturing right here. You know, I can get a pretty good grip. It fits really good in my hand. I've got large hands, so it really does. It fits really good in my hand. The magazine eject button is very, very crisp, easy. I like that a lot. I like that better than a Glock. I'm not doing a Glock comparison here, but very nice magazine eject button. Thumb rest here. It's got a ambidextrous thumb rest. Nice deep thumb rest here. Get a really good purchase on the gun. Really nice grip on this gun. As you can see here, it's got the safety paddle right here, or paddle safety. The gun will not fire. As you can see, it's got the striker back. I'll get into that, but the gun will not fire unless you got that paddle in. So, but moving on up here, here is your slide stop. Nice double extra large slide stop. I like that a lot. I like an extra large slide stop, just because, you know, bigger to me means it's better functioning. You don't have to kind of feel around for the little slide stop. If you're not really looking, you can feel it. Squared trigger guard here. Nice. I like the squared trigger guard look. A little stippling on the front of the trigger guard here. Reminiscent of a Glock as well. The trigger is the safe action trigger. A little bit longer of a trigger than the Glocks. The trigger pull on this thing is nice. I really like the trigger pull on this weapon. It's a nice, clean, crisp trigger pull. I like it a lot. You got your Picatinny rail right here. You can put your lights, lasers, whatever you want to on it. So yeah, everybody knows what a Picatinny rail is. Nice look to it. Moving up here to the slide, you have your double wide slide serrations on the front and the back. I like this angling here, where it angles this way, then angles this way. It gives it a nice look. I think it looks really nice. The barrel is extended here, or the slide is extended, much like a 1911. It's kind of 1911ish. It's got the 5-inch barrel. The gun itself, like I said, is 8.3 inches long, so it's a long gun. It has a pretty long barrel too. Breaking down, I'll do a breakdown video of it and show you the barrel if nobody's ever seen one. But has a nice long barrel. As you can see, XD40 tactical. So you know you got the tactical model. Also, it has the shoot, I'm not sure. Remember what they call it? The striker indicator, I believe, lets you know that the gun is hot, and you know, fire it, it's gone away. So that's a nice little feature. So this gun is a very safe gun. It really is. It's a safe gun. It's got the paddle safety, got the striker indicator, I believe is what it's called. I might be wrong there, but nice safety features on it. You get the safe action trigger, paddle safety, striker indicator. You also have a loaded chamber indicator right here. Let you know there's a round in the gun. The takedown lever right here, you take it down, you push this upward, reminiscent of a SIG. Breaks down just a lot like a SIG. This gun, you could actually say it's a mixture between a SIG and a Glock in some ways, but in a lot of ways it's its own gun. The paddle safety, a lot of people say that this isn't necessary where you have the safe action trigger, but I think, you know, it doesn't bother me. You know, it's just like any other regular gun. You're going to hold a gun like this, you're not going to hold it like this right here and fire. I mean, I haven't seen anybody that holds a gun like this. So, you know, it doesn't get in the way. It's nice, smooth paddle safety. It works just fine. I mean, it doesn't get in the way, doesn't cause any problems for shooting. Got nice sights here. They're fixed. You can adjust them up and down. I believe you can get a sight push and move them side to side. Right here you got the Springfield Armory cross cannon logo on here, Croatia. This is, like I said, HS2000, marketed in America as the XD. So, but other than that, you know, that's pretty much it as far as the up close specifics on this gun. So we'll go ahead and get back to the review.
Daniel here for the Smoky Mountain Gun Show. Apologize for the wind. Of course, it's fall. There's going to be wind everywhere. Got me a new camera, so the microphone's a little bit more sensitive. So if it's windy, I apologize. But I brought down the Springfield XD40 Tactical. Going to do a little bit of shooting here. We got some steel and Dirty Bird splatter targets. See how this baby does. It was shooting low. It's kind of all over the place, and I'm not really used to these sights and everything on this gun, so I got a little bit of an alibi. Let's try a different stance here. Once again, apologize for the wind. I know it's probably whipping really freaking hard. Okay, I'm going to pause for a reload and I'll get back to you. Back, got reloaded, some back, here we go. This thing is shooting low. I'm probably going to look like a freaking idiot. gun. Alright, one more magazine. Well, didn't hit any of that on that one. That was retarded. I was actually just hurrying up. I wasn't taking my time. But Springfield XD 40 tactical. Seems to be a fun little shooting gun. It's going to take me a while to get used to this thing. You know, there's so many things that goes into this, like the non-captive recoil spring makes it shoot low. You know, I don't know about this thing used. I don't know if somebody messed with the sights or anything like that, but it seems just a little bit more difficult to hit on target with this thing. I'll take you over here. I'll show you the target. Once again, apologize for the wind. You know, it's fall, can't do nothing about it. As you can see here, I was kind of all over the freaking place. I was hitting the steel, but when it come to, right there's a nice little grouping and everything, but I was really having to hold that thing at an awkward angle. But other than that, I mean, it shot okay. Not Springfield XD 40 tactical. I mean, I'm not really impressed with it. It's just going to take some practice for me to kind of get familiar with the gun. So, I mean, I could take my Smith & Wesson right now and do a lot better than that. Take my Glock, do a lot better. I could take my 1911, do a lot better. You know, they say accuracy is really with the shooter. So, you know, and I believe that too. It's just, I don't know. I'm not too accurate. I'm not a sharp shooter anyway, but this is really not about accuracy. Just going to show you guys how the gun performs. There's no hang-ups at all on it. Didn't give me any problems, no malfunctions. Fun to shoot. It feels good. Not a lot of recoil. It's heavy. It's a heavy gun. But other than that, it shoots pretty good. But anyway, it's been Daniel for the Smoky Mountain Gun Show. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do so. Carry on the Second Amendment rights bestowed upon us all, and as always, you guys have a very nice day.